Raphael, the School of Athens, the architecture of thought. In the heart of the Vatican, something unusual happens. A wall stops being a wall. It becomes a world of ideas, shaped in stone, light, and human thought. The School of Athens is not simply a painting, it is an attempt to visualize the entire history of philosophy as a living, breathing moment. At first glance, you see order, symmetry, architecture so perfect it feels mathematical. A vast hall stretches into depth, guided by arches that seem to pull the eye toward infinity. But then you notice the people. Philosophers, mathematicians, thinkers from different centuries are gathered in one impossible space. They are not frozen like statues. They are engaged, talking, writing, questioning, disagreeing. At the center stand two figures. Plato, pointing upward, toward ideals, toward the invisible truths beyond the physical world. And Aristotle, gesturing horizontally, toward reality, observation, experience. This single contrast becomes the entire philosophical tension of Western thought. Above them, light pours in as if knowledge itself has weight. Around them, smaller groups form intellectual constellations. One man bends deeply into geometry, absorbed in calculation. Another leans casually, as if thinking requires no urgency at all. Every gesture feels intentional, but never forced. And yet, despite the complexity, nothing feels chaotic. This is the genius of Raphael. He does not overwhelm you with information. He organizes it into clarity. Even the most crowded intellectual scene becomes calm under his hand. Raphael is often described as the painter of harmony, but here, harmony is not simplicity. It is control over complexity. You could remove individual figures, and the painting would still feel complete. That is how tightly everything is constructed. But the deeper idea of the School of Athens is not just philosophy. It is confidence. The Renaissance belief that human reason can contain the world. That knowledge is not scattered, it is unified. That thought itself can be built like architecture. And standing in front of this work, you do not feel overwhelmed. You feel invited into a world where thinking is beautiful, where disagreement is structured, where the human mind is not chaos, but order seeking truth.